From the original Nintendo Entertainment System to the new Wii U console, Nintendo and its characters are loved by millions of people across the globe. Today we're going to share 10 things you may not know about Nintendo.
1.
The Nintendo Company is over 125 years old. It was founded on September 23, 1889, and originally produced handmade Japanese playing cards. By 1963, the company had tried several other businesses, such as cab services and love hotels, to limited success. They did find success in one market, however: toys. Nintendo abandoned other ventures and focused on toy making. They found great success with one toy called the Ultra Hand, which was an extendable arm toy popular in Japan, selling over 1 million units. In 1974, Nintendo entered the video game industry by securing rights to distribute the Magnavox Odyssey video game console. In 1983, Nintendo launched the Family Computer, a home video game console in Japan. In 1985, they changed up the look and released it in North America as the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES.
2.
Popeye the Sailor Man was almost the original Mario. In 1981, when Donkey Kong was being developed, game creators wanted to use the characters from the Popeye cartoons. However, they weren't able to obtain the necessary licenses. Instead, they created their own character, called Jumpman, because of his ability to jump over falling barrels. Later, Jumpman would be renamed Mario, after one of Nintendo's early landlords. Mario would go on to appear in 244 games and have the best-selling video game franchise in history, with over 210 million games sold.
3.
In the original Super Mario Bros., the bushes and clouds are the same design, just colored differently. Due to limited space on early game cartridges, developers had to get creative with objects in order to keep the game simple and small. When creating Luigi, developers ran into another problem. They didn't have enough space on the game cartridge to create a brand new second character. In order to save space, they decided to make the second character, Luigi, look just like Mario. They decided to use the colors they programmed into the Koopas, which is why today Luigi wears a green jumpsuit.
4.
Mario has a 27-foot vertical leap. Researchers with too much time on their hands came to this conclusion by counting pixels. Assuming Mario's height is 5 foot 5 inches, he can jump approximately 4 times his own body height. And while this vertical leap is impressive, he still can't make it over that flagpole at the end of the level. Or can he? Players have actually found it is possible to jump over the flagpole in the NES version of Super Mario Bros. In World 3-3, if the player lets the lift rise to the top, he can jump from the very edge and sail over the flagpole. Once on the other side, there's nothing but empty space, and the character can just run until time expires and he dies. Not much of a reward for all of your trouble.
5.
Nintendo has some XXX skeletons in its closet. Back in the days of NES games, developers released 3 unauthorized pornographic games: Hot Slots, Peekaboo Poker, and Bubble Bath Babes. These games had all the 8-bit nudity you could handle. It also had seductive dialogue like, "Think I'm sexy? I'll rip off my top and show you my wild pair." Wowza. But dirty games were just part of the debauchery. In 1993, Ron Jeremy starred in Super Hornio Brothers, and the sequel, Super Hornio Brothers 2. The plotline had something to do with a pair of brothers who get trapped inside their computer and have to hump their way out. In order to stop the release of these pornographic films, Nintendo bought the rights to both movies and shelved them indefinitely, though you can still find clips of them on YouTube.
6.
People for the ethical treatment of animals hate Mario. The reason being is that in Super Mario 3D Land, One of Mario's power-up suits is a Tanuki suit, which gives him the ability to glide across the screen after he jumps. The Tanuki is a real animal that looks like a raccoon and is native to Japan. PETA took offense to Mario's wearing a Tanuki suit, saying that it promoted the idea that wearing fur was okay. They went so far as to create a game called Mario Kills Tanuki, in which the player is a poor skinned Tanuki who is chasing after Mario as he flies across the screen, dripping with blood and wearing the Tanuki's skin. We know you're dying to play this game, so go ahead, pause this video, and play a few rounds. We can wait.
7,
Nintendo of America hates drunk driving. In the Japanese version of Super Mario Kart, Peach and Bowser would celebrate a race victory by guzzling a bottle of champagne. Like really drinking it. Like spilling it down your front drinking it. Bowser might need to go to an AA meeting. These animations were changed after Nintendo executives feared this would send the wrong message in a children's game.
8,
Chain chomps don't stay on their chains forever. These baddies made their debut in Super Mario 3 and resemble a cannonball tied to a chain. They jump around and basically try to eat anything that gets within range. Eventually, their hate fire will burn bright, and they will break off their chain. After 47 lunges, the chain begins to flash, letting you know it's time to get out of there. At 50 lunges, the chain chomp breaks free and will hop all around the screen.
9,
Nintendo owns the Seattle Mariners. In 1992, Nintendo purchased the Seattle Mariners, and while at the time many people complained about a Japanese company owning an American baseball team, it has turned out to be a match made in heaven. Mariners fans can even order food or beer at the park using their Nintendo DS. And while the Mariners mascot is still the Mariners Moose, Mario made a guest appearance at the park when Nintendo released Super Mario Sluggers for the Nintendo Wii.
10,
Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong. In Donkey Kong Country, players could visit Cranky Kong's cabin. The old ape was always helpful in giving advice about the game, but he would often complain about how things were better in his day. He would often give players hints about his former life, saying things like, "We used to play for hours on a single screen game and think we were lucky, and we were." Apparently, after being vanquished by Mario, he retired to a cabin in the woods. Time hasn't been kind to the old monkey, but Mario hasn't aged a day. What's up with that? So there you have it, 10 things you might not have known about Nintendo. If you liked this video, please like and share. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, and if you have any ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day.